Sitting lonely in my room again, trying to find the words to say, but nothing comes out. I am looking for the better days, seem like they just stay away whenever I try. There's so many things that I keep in my mind. My friends keep me out and it hurts every time. With all the emotions I built up inside, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Sitting lonely in my room again, acting like I'm innocent. Why do I try? 'Cause now I'm feeling like a fool again, thinking I can fool myself by telling me lies. When there's so many things that I keep in my mind, I hang around people I don't even like. If they can be happy and walk with a smile, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time.
Oh, okay. Hello everyone. Let me check as usual. Yep, seems to work. Everything, I guess. Yes, the audio is okay. I already see some comments. Hello Cody, Justin, Jacob and Sniper. Hello everyone, welcome back to a new live stream, the usual Wednesday live stream. Again with the Arleigh Burke class in 1 to 300 scale, and yes, finally part 2. You are right, finally. We stopped a little to finish the Super Hornet, that later maybe I can spoil you if you want. And yep, we are here with our very small version of our Arleigh Burke class that we already did in 1 to 150 scale. Twice as big or twice as small, so depending which one you are considering. Today hopefully we will make some progress. Last time we actually already did a good work. We have the overall dimensions. Today maybe we can try to work on the 2 islands of the ship, maybe the main gun, not sure, we will see. So how are you? Let's wait maybe a little more for people coming. Oh, we have also to make a 1 to 300 scale helicopter. That will be quite crazy. This one was already very small for me. How we can make it half of this size? No idea. This one is the Seahawk, the SH-60. No idea. So, how are you? Oh, today I have many news for you, by the way. So, while we wait more people coming, I have spoilers, news about real Lego. So, Let's wait a bit, maybe other people coming. And in the meanwhile, I'll try to decide what to do. Where to start. I don't know, maybe the islands, because they give the ship the, you know, the well-known shape. We started with this one that should be up until here, right? Yeah. Here we did it, this was done. So maybe we can try making those two here. Yep. So let's try. Maybe we may start with this one. This one is made by this. We are making everything the half. So here is a 6, so should be 3. Don't like 3, but we have 2. So we have this one, and this should be the same, right? Half of the sides. So we need 3. The side is made by hinges, if I remember correctly. Yep, we have hinges, so we can make it later. While on the top we have this one that we cannot use because this should be half of the sides. Now we have 3 and 3, that is 6. So here this wall height should be all we have here. So I'm thinking, why we don't do this? Oops. Why we don't do this? You know, and get the overall. Now this one should be the half of the sides, so it's already up until here. Should work. On the other side is more tricky because should be only 3 and 1 is 4. So on the other side should be 2. 2 high. Now for this one we have here, it's you, okay? And let's go up, and now it's 2, 4, 6, so should be 3. Is 1, is 2, is 3. Really? Not really sure. I guess should be a 4 at least. Let's see. The total length from here to here is 2, 3. Here is a 4, so it's a 7, 8, 9 and a 10. So in total here should be 5. Should it be 2, 4 and here is 6. No, it was correct before. But something is wrong. Ah, yes, because here the top is 4 wide, so here should be 2 wide. Unfortunately, we cannot be 100% precise as we always do because of the sides, so we have to decide if making this one 4 instead of 5. Probably yes, because here is a 6, 7 and 8. Now everything here will be made just thanks to these two. 8 if you divide by 2 is a 4. So probably yep, should be something this way, while on the other side this one should be 2 as well. Don't go crazy, please. And this way, yep, as you may see, is more like it. The only problem now I have is this one on the side. Unfortunately, we do not have this same part 1 by 2. That is the height we need, because here is a 3, 1 is a 4, so it's 4 studs high, while we need just 2. So what we can do? We have just the 1x1 of it, but not the 1x2. Or we have? Or we have? No, we have. Ah no, this one is... I'm trying to rotate, but yep, this one is fully angled. But while we need... no, we have just the one hike. We don't have the 2 hike, just the 3. That it's you. Unfortunately, we don't have it. So what we may do to get this, you know, a little bit inclinated shape, maybe we can use the same system we adopted here with hinges. Maybe. I guess. Yep, I think it's the only solution. So what is my plan? My plan is, well, we cannot use the hinges because the minimum is 1x2, I guess. So maybe we can use something like this. That's my plan. Something like this, see? To get, well, we need to change the inclination a bit. Are you going to make any battleships in the future? You mean from the Second World War, that kind of battleships? Because this one is actually, well, technically a battleship as well. It's a destroyer, missile destroyer. But if you are talking about Second World War, I don't know, like the... No, I don't remember the name of the one of the Yamato, Japanese, or the American. What's the counterpart from America? The USS Missouri could be. By the way, if you are talking about them in this scale, they are possible. So maybe, because but this is scale, so the smaller one. Big one, no. Smaller, why not? It's possible. I prefer modern battleships, so I'll first make more modern ships, like also from other countries. I was thinking about, for example, German ships are very good. But yep, after why not? I can make some Second World War battleship as well. Maybe just the one I mentioned, so the Yamato, or still don't remember the name. I hate when I don't remember names of things. By the way, sorry, I got distracted. This system is nice. I like it, but I do not like this space. So I would like to add this thing, something like this. Okay, to add this one, we have to add some one layer in the middle, this way. What's the problem now? We have two problems. First, plate modified, tile modified, tile, just tile. First, this one has to go this way. Okay, this one should go this way more or less. But now everything has to go more to the inside because we added this layer. The problem is that I cannot push this one too much inside. It should go more or less here in the middle. If we do this, okay, to hike, of course it's to hike. Rail. In this project we will probably use a lot of rails. I have this feeling. Okay, rail seems to get the shape nice. What I was saying? No, I think I already answered. Perfect. On the top we have to make these three things. Of course, in this scale we cannot make three of them, because the smallest one is already too small. Now, This one will be the big one. So we have 1 and 2, and in the middle, nothing. How we can add them here? I'll show you what I'm thinking and why I'm speechless. The point is, we can easily add them here in the middle with, you know, modified plate 2x1 with 1 stud on the top, plate modified, the 2, this one, okay? We add 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. What I would like to do is to make them closer to each other, but the only way possible, I don't think will make the result look nice, because we need the 2x2 plate with 1 on the top. Okay, we add 1 here. And this way, as you may see, they are closer, that is nice, but they are not perfectly centered, so I don't know. Also, now I'm noticing that we have also these antennas to add that here, where we add them now. That can be a problem. So, also for the back, this solution, it may be no bueno. Because here we can easily fix it. So, you and you can go 1 stud lower, not slower, just lower. And here we may add, you know, this mess here. What? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 things. Well, here we can probably add everything in a simple modified plate. Later we check it better. But I think this one will be more than enough to add everything. On the other side, how? Of course, it's not possible in this way. So probably this solution is no bueno. Let's copy, just to have a backup of our previous idea. I think for this one, if we keep this design and make this one wider, so I like this song, and we make this one wider with a tile, I don't know, 1x3, let's go here, okay. Now, here we may add something like this too, again, but lower. So, they should go here, No, the total should be 5, so 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. And here we have more space to add, you know, stuff that can be added with a bracket. Maybe is the right solution for us, or we may use, no, I think the bracket should be fine. Because if we use the bracket here, we may still add, where is it, a slope like this here on the top, and more or less get the shape. Something went wrong here. So this is the plan, but didn't work as expected, so no, thank you, sorry, go back. Why? Ah, yes, you are touching here. You are right. You are right. So, Maybe also here the best solution would be to use a hinge. What if we use a hinge? Go away for a second, my friend. Let's go on the hinge section. That we can never find when we need it. Where are you? 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 Hinge section. You are my friend. Come on. Okay, thank you very much. The compatible brick should be here somewhere. We can find compatible bricks faster. Perfect. At this point we may connect this one. Should go here. Okay, 1 and 2. Nope. 1 and 2. Yep. Okay. For the inclination, give me, I don't know, this one for now. I need it just to find the proper inclination. To set the proper inclination. Thank you very much. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, better. Okay, we have the proper inclination. But now we have to change this with something else. Because we have to add, details. And here we have empty space that can be hidden with a wedge plate like this. Okay, I think we are getting the shape. We are starting to get the shape. Maybe also here we may use the copy mirror. We may use this one like this. Oh, I like when things go too much smooth. Now I'm starting to worry. But maybe this design can be used also on the other side. So maybe we can not use this one. I kinda like how it's turning out. So copy and mirror is less smooth this way because we have studs everywhere, but the scale is also much smaller. Hello Danny. So I think we may live with that. Let's see. Copy and mirror to the other side. Okay, I kinda like how it's turning out. So why we don't change? Well, actually this one has to be shorter, so we cannot use this same system. But kinda similar, yes. Let's continue a second with the back first. So here we have to add, antennas. 2 of them. The easiest way to add the 2 antennas here can be. Let's see. We have this kind of bridge or whatever. This one can be done simply adding this one, okay? Something like this. And here we may add something like this. Well, not you, to be honest. I don't know. Let me think. Yep, no. I was doing the right thing. We can use a clip tile modified with clip U. You are the one I'm searching for. You go here, and we may add a plate round, yep. This one can go here and one can go here, These two, as you may see, can be moved also a little bit, you know, more to the outside to look more wider. And now we may finally add this one. How long is it? 6. So here we should need 3, half of it. Remember, everything should be half of the previous model. So we go in bar, 3L, and it's 3, and it's 3, and we may move it upward. Let's try to, you know, get to the same inclination. What's happening? Here we have a limit of inclination we can get because of the clip. Let's see if the clip position is enough to get the inclination we want. I guess so. I guess is perfect. Let's see. But yep. I think we get it. Now, to be more precise, I simply hide this one, select this one, copy and mirror, and I think this way is better. And boom, we get it. We did it. Not sure if this one is needed, to be honest, because this one is quite high. Maybe it's better a bracket to give the bridge idea, something like this maybe, but it's touching, so we cannot. But a panel will be good. Hello Fabian. Death Star laser turret. No, you're right. It really looks a lot like it. The turbo lasers. You are right. It really looks like a turbo laser turret, especially this section. Maybe not the other one, but yep. You are right. You are right. A turbo laser. Okay, did it. Something like this. I think will be pretty nice. Now the only problem is on the top here. I'm not sure if this will work. So copy and mirror this one. Actually it works. So why don't we keep it this way? It's not perfectly on scale, should be 3 and not 4, because here the top is a 6. But it looks nicer, so we don't have to stick precisely with the dimension. Also the eye need to be, you know, followed. And the total height should be 6, we said, so because it's 3 plus 3. So the total height here should be 3, half of it. That we did it. While on the other side is 3 plus 1 is 4. So here should be only 2. This one is a bit too long. Wait, not you. You are the previous model. We don't need you anymore. Let's stick with this one. Now this one is already too high, but if we follow the same system adopted here, we may remove this one. We said only two. So this one should go here. And here we have a hole that I don't like. Let's see. If we move this to a little bit forward to the inside, can we still get this inclination? Probably not. Probably not. But because we are using the wrong parts in this project, we will probably use a lot of these. So if I copy this one here, I connect this one here and this one here, I remove you remove. Now let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Can you move a little bit? Not this way. sorry. I know what I'm doing. Just give me a moment. I need to add first 1 or 2 layers, not sure. Let's start with 1 first. So you go here, you go to the inside. Okay, no, we need another one, at least, maybe even more. Okay, I guess this time is right. Move a little bit outside because I have to check the inclination first. You should go here, you should go here, and now move everything inside again this way. Something like this. Or come back to this position, increase the strength with a 2x3 here that is touching somewhere. No. Okay. Not sure. Maybe. What if we remove one layer? Much better. Okay, we did it. Now the problem is, can we mirror it without destroying everything? You have to go more to the inside. More to the inside, and yep, it's destroying everything. Why is touching on the top while on the other side not? So the 2x3 is no bueno. You don't like it. It seems. You don't like this one neither. And why it's touching here? Wait a second. This way it works, okay? So go here. Go here. Go here. Okay. It works. Now, the only problem is that this thing is floating in the sky, so we have to find a way to connect it. And remember that later I have some news for you. Well, actually, we may... What time is it? In 1 minute. Yep, it's touching here. On the other side is okay, but here is touching. And my problem is also how we do connect this one then. It's quite tricky, today. This one is challenging to achieve. What if we change the base? Luckily this is a ship, so everything we have under here can be changed. Even if the base is 6x8, we can easily change in an odd number. If we do this, okay, you can go here, you can go here. Now you may think, but now it's wider, but we may remove these two. Connect this one here, connect this one here, here, and let's check how it looks like this way. So should go more or less, yep, now it's centered. Of course we may change a bit the inclination here. Okay, is one. Okay, and is two. I think it may work. And now we have here in the middle some space, for connecting to connect the top. that is still a bit difficult to connect, but now it's possible. How? Good question. I'm thinking of it. Probably we have to open this to a little bit more. I think it's the only way, unless we find a single, I don't think exists, a single tile where we can connect these two. Unfortunately, being two parts, we need something here in the middle to connect them, a 2x2. A 2x2 here. And the 2x2, the program say no, but we can clearly see that it's touching. I'm searching for the part, but... oh no, actually exists. But is this part expensive? Okay, it's not even available in a light bluish gray. Bad start. So... it would be better, but... I think it's a no. Unfortunately. So the only possible thing is to open this a little bit more. Let's see the result. So this one can go up until here and then it's touching. Same for the other side. Okay, up until here, then it's touching. But the final result, no, not too shabby, I like it. And if we, at this point, this one can be connected to the base simply with, well, simply is a big word, but with bricks. Bricks. 1, 2, and here we need a plate modified like this. Yes, this one. Now, this one as well, copy and mirror. Remove everything here. Remove everything here. You go. Okay, now the only thing we have to change, move outside a little, is here. This side is shorter. As you may see here, here is higher, here is shorter, because we have two levels. Now, what we have to check is not here, maybe here, maybe here. Actually, it should go here. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and we reached the top. Something like this should work. Okay, now we have only to check if everything looks nice on what we built before. So save, let me read some comments, and then I show you some one of the news. And later I can also show you some spoiler about this one. So first spoiler, the baby here is finished. I also will do the 2x2 and 1x2 top, not the 2x2. Like before, I understand what do you mean. So with this one, something like this, and it's more accurate this way. The only problem is that, I don't know, it looks a little bit off. That's the only thing I don't like, to be honest. Unless we do the opposite. So on the other side we move this one like this, and you can be moved maybe more to the inside. But moving this one to the inside means that we have to reconsider this section. For now, let's use the 2x2 with the curve on the front, this one. Okay, should. There are still old parts here, forgot to remove them. And here on the top we may connect somehow more antennas later. So something like this. Don't know. The other solution, I think it looked better. This one is more accurate because it should be 3. So it's more accurate, but should be more in the middle, and in this scale is not really possible. That's why I thought the 2x2 were better. Hello Ben! Welcome to the live stream! So it's very rare to have you here, but I'm glad you were able to stay with us today. Or you take the old one and take the 4x2 wedges at the antenna side. 4 will be too long, because here the height is 6, so half of it is 3. 4 should be a bit too long. But about this, we can check it now that we connect it on the ship. So the best way to check if the solution work nice is to connect it. Now this one finish from here is more clear. It ends almost at the end of this. The music stopped it. Sorry, I didn't notice. Okay, almost here at the end. Hello Ben. Oh, today many people. So you are ready for the news. I think I can give you the news now. What I want to try first, a second, is this one should go not here, not, well, actually yes, here, more or less, or here, or here. No, let's check. I have to move everything. Move forward for now, because we are working on this section and I want this aligned to the upper one. Okay, so yeah, I think that more or less this is the position we should have. And for the width, I think it's okay. Maybe even too much, but I think it's okay. For the length, yeah, maybe it's a bit too long in this scale. But I kinda like it. And also here, one proof that we are doing the things the right way, it's the same height. Of course, it's not really precise, because later, now we first build the things following dimensions. So this one should be 3, we do 3. But at the end, the last part will be made simply by eyes. So we look at something, for example, we look at here and we know that it should be 1 stud higher. And we try to get everything together, even if the dimensions cannot be 100% precise. But more or less, I think the the work done until now is good. Now let me change the color of these two things a second. And now everything here, okay, should be selected. 1 and 2. Okay. Now I think it's better. And maybe here we may add the one you said 1x4. Not sure. Let's see. Probably not. But maybe yes. Let's see. Let's see. No. 4 is too long. 4 is not possible. What is possible is adding here. Later we will add some tiles. So let's just imagine some tiles here, some tiles here. What we may do is adding something this way, just here at the end, you know, something like this. Maybe. These little details I have to make them at the end. After we have everything, we can decide where to make it higher, wider, longer, and so on. Hello, Mooner. It's Ben time. Let's save, and I can give you some news now that I think that we are enough for the news. I have a puzzle for you to solve. I may send you an Instagram for it. Having trouble with a section of something. Okay, but a puzzle. A Lego puzzle. So, news time, and for the news I can use as background. Maybe this one it looks better. I can give you this spoiler as a background. Do you like the Super Hornet, how it turned out at the end? Because I love it, so if you don't like it, I'm sorry. So with this beautiful background, let me zoom so the program will show, okay, all the outlines. One of the news I have for you, well, it's not probably, it's not really a news because we already talked about it before. I'm in collaboration, about to start a collaboration with a company that release not original Lego parts, but with very high quality. Danny is one of the people who already tried them. And they arrived here as well. So I have, as you may see, some Lego parts. Now here I was just trying things. As you may see here, I was trying the engine we usually use. This is one of my favorite cockpit, and I already found a new solution for it. Simply playing with real Lego, it's much better. Love the digital, oops, the microphone. I love the digital program, but using real Lego is another thing. Now, real Lego is a big word because these are not original, as I told you, but the quality to me is almost the same. I still have original, well, actually here you cannot read, but the gray one here are original Lego. Everything else, no. They stick together without problems. So I'm really happy for this collaboration, because until now I spoke with them, was yes, we will see, let me check the parts first if they are good. Now I can say they are good. I'll contact them and tell to the company is WIP, and tell them that I'm ready to collaborate because I really love the parts, and thanks to them now I can actually test my projects. I still don't have all the parts I need. I asked them to send me more, but testing them in real life is really helpful, especially for example this section I was not sure of it. Now I can see that it's pretty sturdy. Same for this one. It was not so strong. And in my projects I always add this round brick here. Now I can test it, and yep, now it's very strong. Very strong. It's not breaking apart. Like it. Another thing, always thanks to them, here, this is one of my, I think, best design for a nose. I really like it, and you can find this kind of nose on many of my projects. What I did find out, you already know how I make it, so it's not difficult to disconnect. Okay, so this is the internal structure. I think you may see. Okay, yep, you should be able to see how is the internal structure. And this design was made because I thought the total structure was not strong enough, but actually you see how many parts. Come on, camera, come on. Come on. Okay, you can see how many bricks are inside. What I found out with real bricks is that, wait, give me a second. I have to dismount everything just to give you. So they are so good that it's even difficult to disconnect them. So even too much good. Okay, what I found out is you go, how was this way? Don't remember. Okay, now I'll make the same design but with only 2 bricks. Not so many as before, but simply 2 of them. So before I close, so you can see it. There are only 2 inside. Now I close it, and it's still very strong. I can play with it, launch it. Do not break up. Do not break up. You may think this is not so important, but actually this way you saved many bricks. Many bricks. That, okay, the final price may be, I don't know, $1-2 less. It's not enough. It's not a lot, but $2 here, $2 there, $2 in another position will make the overall project cheaper. So from now on, the new nose I'll make this way. That is one of my favorite designs, as I told you before. That's why I use it a lot. Will have less parts inside from now on. And I don't know, when I noticed this little detail, I was really amazed how many parts we can save this way. And I was able to do it simply because I have real bricks in my hands. So I'm really excited for the future. This way my project probably will reach a new level. I'm still not able to check the overall project because I need a lot of bricks that I don't have. But, you know, the most tricky sections can be done with real Lego, and I can test them. For example, here you can see we have the same cockpit. I found already a better way to do it here than in this project. It's amazing. It's amazing that here I already found a better way to make it. And I have these parts from this morning. They arrived today. So in a couple of hours I was already able to find new solutions for my new older projects. Okay, I'm trying to mount it again, but I'll do it later. And another thing, now I have parts that I can use for testing. And okay, Danny, so WeBrick will commission your models with your parts list and bring the sets. No, I'm still the one who makes the instructions, and our collaboration would be something more like you get the instructions and you can buy the parts from them or from Bricklink, for example. Also because they do not have all the newest parts. For example, they still do not produce this part that is very new and I'm using a lot, but they already told me that will arrive very soon. So they cannot make the whole set, but you will have a link in the future when we start it on their channel. So if you go on their page, you will find my projects where you can buy the parts from there, and there will be a link that redirect you to my instructions. So they sell the parts, I sell the instructions, so we do not have conflicts. Is easier for us this way to make, you know, transitions. They don't have to pay me, or I don't have to pay them. It's much easier. And this way, if you don't want to use their parts, you can still buy from Bricklink, or you can mix them. For example, let's say you buy, I don't know, 90% of the parts from them, and maybe just some other to the original. For now, all the parts I tested are same as original. Maybe you cannot believe me because you cannot touch them, but I assure you, these are their parts. I can show you. While here I have some very old Lego, as you may see, many colors. There are parts that I was able to get back from my cousins, because in the past, when I get older, I had the good idea to give all the Lego I had to my little cousin. Yes, I was quite stupid in the past. I gave them something like 30, 40, 50 kilograms. They were... I had huge boxes full of Lego, and this is what I got back. I don't know where are all the others, but I'm trying to mix all of them for testing. I'll make a separate video, so don't worry. But they connect perfectly. Now this one is original, there is a little Lego writing on it. Probably you cannot see it because it's very small, and the camera will not focus. I don't know if you can see the Lego logo on the blue one, but they works great. Not only this, I'm also testing, for example, clips, hinges. I mixed one part of the hinge original with another hinge not original. They match perfectly. So until now I'm really satisfied with these parts, and as I told you, later I still have to contact them, and because they still don't know I received the parts. They arrived just today. Later I'll contact them, speak a little bit more about the collaboration, and when we are ready I'll make a separate video where I'll show you all the original mixed parts together, how they work. So I think will be a very good collaboration. I'm really excited because now with real Lego I can finally test my projects, or part of them. I think it will be difficult to build the whole aircraft. For example, here I would love to build this Super Hornet, but I don't have all the parts. So I cannot completely test them, but at least I can try specific sections. By the way, Dart, the Super Hornet is... Thank you, Maximator. I really love how it turned out. Every time we build these things together and I finish the design, I always think how we started. before, at the beginning of this journey making Lego designs, I was always alone, but from the moment we started the live stream, I don't know, I can enjoy more the final result, because we started this thing together and it was just a couple of bricks. Well, we started from the previous Super Hornet, but we started making together first the tail, the engine, little section, and at the end, this is the result. I don't know. I'm always amazed about how different become the project from the beginning. A little bit, some parts here, some parts there, and at the end, all together, boom! You have this, masterpiece for me. I'm biased because I designed it, but I don't know. I'm always amazed about the final result. And I would like to show you more, but there will be the final video on Saturday, so you have to wait a little for it. Where I'll show you all the functionalities. I added it, but it's beautiful. And one thing I want to show you, just one thing. It's, well, actually, you know what? I can show you the render, because I already rendered some of the picture. What I would like to show you, it's here. Okay, so you can see clearly with the landing gears down. The front landing gear section here, I think it's awesome. I really like how it turned out, and probably my favorite section. This one is my favorite section. Really love it. And most importantly, we were able to finish it before the Top Gun movie release. Oof. It was long and difficult, but we did it. Music, stop it again. It's nice when big designs come together, especially if you are only working on it a couple of hours a week. Exactly. Maybe that's okay. Maybe Ben, you are the one who got the real point, because you don't build everything following instructions in a couple of hours. For example, like when you buy a set. When you buy a set, you have instructions, you see the parts, and you see the result. It's very fast, and you not appreciate the transformation from random parts to an aircraft in this case, or ship, or whatever, while building it little by little, some hours a week, other hours another week, and you take probably like a month to design something. After all that time, all that thing changed in the meanwhile, the final result, I don't know. I appreciate the final result much more than when building something, following instructions like a set. Also here, for example, if I still remember when we started to design the Arleigh Burke, was something like this, a mess, a colorful mess, and at the end we got one of my biggest and most detailed designs. Hopefully also this little mess here will be a little masterpiece as well, but I don't know, it's fun to think about it, that we start with mess and we finish with a cool project. So for now the news were just this, so Lego bricks, that will be helpful. I still have to request some more parts, because for example I don't have this that will be very useful, or other parts I often use that they didn't send me, like this plate around here. This is another part I use a lot and I would love to have, so I'll ask them to send me more parts for this cooperation, and they will be very helpful also for you know, checking my projects in real life, parts of them. Oh man, I'll be in the theater day one for that movie. My son asked me why I was so excited, because it's 20 years? Wait, no, yes. I don't even remember when was the Top Gun 1 release, and Top Gun was probably one, if not the movie which made me fall in love with military. Probably that was the movie, was thanks to that movie if I love so much military designs and engineering. So me too, I would love to be there for the day one, but in Italy the release date should be 1 week later. If I remember right, I'm not really sure. And during the release date, I have to work, so I cannot be there for the day one in Italy neither. So disappointed, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. 1986. Oh my god, it's almost 30 years ago. 1986. Wow. The only thing I'm worried is to get disappointed, because after almost 30 years, I do not want a good movie. I want a great movie. Not a masterpiece, because I think being the second one, it's always impossible to beat the first one. So maybe not a masterpiece like this one, the first one, but at least I want a great movie. Not good. Good is not enough. Good for if it's good, for me it's bad. I'm already disappointed. Iron Eagle. Ooh, another movie. Really, but Iron Eagle, I don't know, was more childish to me. So Top Gun was the real movie that made me that made me think, ooh, I like this airplane. Didn't know anything. I was probably, don't remember when, 6, maybe 7 when I watched that movie. Keep in mind that I was born in 1990s. So when the movie was released, I was not even born. So I watched it maybe when I was, I don't know, 6, 5, don't know, very young. Really, in the part 2 they stated F-Force the Phantom as mix. Really? I don't remember. I have to do a rewatch. Another movie that made me fall in love with military was with Schwarzenegger. I do not remember the name, maybe you can guess it. He was like not a soldier, I think like a policeman, but for a unknown reason, near the end of the movie, he fly a VTOL, I don't have the name now, the most famous VTOL, not the F-35 of course, the previous one, the Harrier. For unknown reason, he started to fly an Harrier. Don't know why, but to me, to see an aircraft fly vertically was something impossible. So yep, that was another movie I remember. True Lies. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. Yep. That was another of the movies that made me fall in love with military. Okay, he was a secret agent. I don't remember the story at all. I also remember the movie was quite boring. but that part was, boom, exciting. Love it, love it. I will probably watch it again just to find that final scenes near. I remember it was near the end. There was a nuclear explosion. Don't remember. I just remember the overall movie was boring, and I was bored that day. But near the end, I got totally excited because, you know, Harrier. Of course, didn't know the name or else at that time, but very cool. This about aircraft. Other movies that made me fall in love with military were Red October with the submarine. I think you know it, with the Typhoon. It was the Typhoon submarine, probably. Or a Sierra class, maybe the Sierra class. Not sure. That was secretly modified, very silent, but actually the images were simply a Sierra class or Typhoon. And another one is a TV series, Airwolf, about the super mega hyper helicopter that make crazy things, and that's it. I don't think there is anything else very old that made me my youngest age fell in love with military stuff. Firefox, wait. A mind controlling the stealth fighter. Mind controlling stealth fighter. No, I don't remember this one. Firefox movie. Clint Eastwood. Images. No, I never watched this movie. Let me see. This movie was released in Italy as well, because you have to also to think that not all the very old movies were dubbed in my country, and only recently, well, actually recently, because up until 10 years ago it was even difficult to find movies with subtitles, because unfortunately the English level, well, you can hear me, the English level in my country is quite low, and people are also lazy, so they do not want to read the subtitles. While now, if you go in the cinema, you can also find some theaters where they show the movie in original language with subtitles. The one I prefer. No, I'm searching for the images, now I'll show you as well, so if you do not know the movie we are talking about. But I never watched this movie, and it's a Russian aircraft? I'm just curious to see. In Italy was released or not? I'm curious. I think no, because I'm on Wikipedia Italian, and there is always the release date for United States and the release date for Italy, and I cannot find the release date for Italy. Oh no, okay, found it. So yeah, okay. In 93 was shared in Italy, so after almost 9 years. But no, never watched this movie. Yep, Blue Thunder is the helicopter one, but Blue Thunder didn't like so much the aesthetic of the helicopter, so it was interesting because very silent with the silencer for the rotor and other things that are quite crazy because you cannot make the rotor more silent. Not that way, at least. You have to increase the number of blades to make it more silent and change the shit. By the way, that was fun. But I found much better the Airwolf. Nearly true story, really? No. But Firefox, I'll try to get it because it's interesting. Another movie that most of the time I only remember machines of the movies and not the movie. Again with Schwarzenegger. I think it's the one where he has a clone, where he clone, there is a bad agency that clone people. But the part I remember is not about the clonation or the rest of the story. It's about a sort of helicopter he fly, where the blades stop rotating, and it's just a two-blade helicopter. They stop rotating, and it can change from helicopter to aircraft, to airplane, simply stopping the blades. They move like horizontally to the fuselage, and they become the wings of the aircraft. And it was another interesting movie. Well, not movie, interesting machine. That's why I remember the movie, only because of the machine. So, we did this one. Now I would like to do the other one. That is bigger. The other one is 3, 6, 7, 8. So the total 8 starting from here should be 4. I think we may use the same system. The most difficult part would be doing this thing here. Let's try separate everything here. Move it on the side for a second. Okay, now the higher side is this one and is 4. So remove plate wedge one here, 4 here, 4 here. Okay, and copy and mirror the other side. Okay, now we can already see that the inclination is a bit too much, so we can make it less. Well, actually, in this case, maybe we can connect it from here, or maybe connect it here. Not sure where we will connect it. Maybe also here we can change the connection point to get it more. Not sure. This thing is something we can decide later. What we can decide now is, first, you have to go closer. You have to go closer. Okay. You have to go. You have to change inclination. Like this. Okay. And now let's start. Let's start from the bottom and maybe we can change it later. What I need to do now is first go up, move sideways. Okay, and now 1, 2, 3. Okay. 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 Go up this way. Perfect. And this one will start from here, right? Right. So everything here has to go. I know it's colliding everything, but it's just momentarily. Please let me connect it. No? Okay, remove collision. I just have to connect it for a second. Then I'll move everything. Okay. You have to go one. Only one? Or two? Only one. Okay, you have to go here. Now, this one is 3 and 3 is a 6, so should be 3 on the other side. Now I read some comments. I'm just progressing a little because I get distracted too easily. Okay, actually here everything should be a little bit lower, but for now let's keep it this way. And now we have the main problem. first remove all this section here. No need for this. Okay, and now we start the real problem, because we start from here. That is the same height of the other side, right? If I remember correctly. Okay, so you and you, copy and mirror, have to stay at the same height, and here is not so. So what I have to do is hide the second here, select here, here, okay, and move 1 and 2 higher, should be enough. Let's see, copy and mirror. Almost. Don't know why is not. Is it you the problem, maybe? I'm not sure. They should be the same. Why they are not? No, you are correctly placed. What about you on the other side? Move here. Okay, the problem is on this side. To connect this one, we need this. Move here. Okay, and now you go in your position. Okay, now it's okay. Now you are my second problem. Okay, collision is not active. That is good because we have to move it 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay, should be okay this time. The only thing we have to fix is here. Yep, we have to fix this side. Save, read the comments, go on. Hello, Piotr. True Lies, no, I already read this one. Firefox, Blue Thunder. Does anyone know the series with Highwayman with Sam Jones and Colani Truck? Highwayman, no. If you like anime, you might check out Macross Plus. Yes, Macross. The only one I still didn't watch is Macross Delta, Sigma, Gamma, don't remember. It's the next one on my Macross list to watch. But almost recent anime, because it was not so old when come out, but every time I delay the watching. Don't remember where is it, no. But yep, I still have to watch. I think it's a Sigma, Gamma, Sigma, maybe Sigma, Delta, Macross Delta, yep. I stopped to Macross Delta is the next one I have to watch, but the first one, the 80s, 90s one was really cool. Also there we have aircraft like the F-14, but they transform in robots. That is even cooler. And I also had the video game of Macross for the PlayStation 2, I guess. Very fun. It's easy to lose focus. You are right. You are right. That's why I am much more productive when I build, not during the live stream. But this way is funnier, so you cannot get everything. So up until here has to be the same. Now we have to go lower a bit. The problem is here, going lower a bit is really a bit. And here we have 1, 2 and 3. we cannot do 1.5, so let's say we do 2. Don't know, we have to try. But we also have antennas. Now about the antennas, these are 3x3, 3x3. Also here we don't have the 3x3, we can use the 2x2. This part will be quite crazy, so let me test. For antenna we need this. This one is the smallest we have, will be a quite big antenna. But for the system we may use the same. No, because this one then will be too high. How we can connect the antenna then? Music, okay, music is going. How we can connect the antenna then? I would like to use this one for the base, okay? Not you, for the base. Okay. Probably something like this. And maybe the part I told you just some minutes ago that I do not have in real life and I want to get because of testing, something like this. Its shorter solution should work better. Maybe something like this may do the trick. Let's add a bit of inclination. The problem is, okay, no, the antenna is higher compared to the level here. Now, if we want to follow, you know, the other design, this one should go here, but how much hike? Go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say that we need this space. No, something like this should be enough, and the antenna is not too high neither. We may live with that. Now the problem that 1 I think is too less. 3 is the same. I think we can go with 2 as middle solution, you know. Should be here somewhere. Yep, it's here. Not you. I want the part below. Okay, let's see. Nope, sorry. You go here. Middle. And go higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you can go here. I think I would like to have it a little bit shorter, to be honest. Would be better. Okay. But shorter, how we can connect it? Well, without the inclination it's quite easy. Without the inclination we may use... Without the inclination we may use something like this, very simply. And with this one we can decide the height much easy. Or also something like this we may use, that you place inside and you connect to another lever, another bar, but then we do not have the angle. How we may add the angle? Got a bounce. Ciao. Ciao, Ben. See you next time. It was very fun to speak with you. So, see you next time. On the ground, as ground itself, 1x2 modified with 1 sideways and then a 1x1 with bar. Wait a second. This one seems interesting. And Art, thanks for showing my RCH 155. Ah, okay, yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll show more in the future, so be ready for it. How do you select the same color if you shift plus V? Okay, Ben's suggestion is one solution, or if you go in the preference of the program, you can choose your shortcuts. In my case, I have the number of the keyboard 1, 2, 3, 4 to change the selector. So here you can see the shape is a triangle, but if I click 1, see the shape is a bit different. We have this little sign next to it. This one is the all parts connected selector, or the one you asked for, how do you select the same color? In my case is the number 2. See, it changed the design next to the arrow. Now it changed the color. This one is the type, so all the same part type, all the 1x6 bricks. Or this one is same type but same color, so not all the 1x6 bricks, but all the 1x6 bricks in blue. Or another way is to go here in the right left corner, and you can select them from here. But you know, this way for me it's faster. You go in the preference of the program, and there is the shortcut. I'll show you. Preference, shortcuts. You find the one you want and you can modify it. In my case, I choose the number 1, 2, 3, 4 for it. Let's go lower on the ground. 1x2 modified with 1 clamp in the middle, sideways. And then a 1x1 with bar. The 1 with bar is this one, I guess. The clamp, but still this way we can get the inclination. I don't think so. My problem is that I would like to keep this inclination because yes. Actually it's not needed, but I want it. I'm thinking if on this side, well, this one can be done in different ways. One can be also using, you know, something like this. But again, to get the inclination here, on this side we adopted this part, very clever. I like the idea we had, but in this case would be too high and I don't like it. So making the whole thing, give the inclination to the whole thing here also may be interesting, but again, now it's a bit too high. I would like to make it just a bit shorter. It will be... no. How we can make it shorter? Maybe with the usual bracket, because we like bracket. Brackets are always a solution. If you are the ball joint man, I am the bracket man. Bracket sounds like rocket. Bracket man. I don't remember the rest of the song, but maybe you can guess it. Something like this. Something like this. Now is shorter, but of course we have to connect it differently. If I rotate it this way and I connect it on the other side, and here we do not use this one but we use the other one, you know, one here, one here. No, still not centered at all. Opposite. So one goes here, another tile goes next to it. Standard tile, a tile goes next to it. Kinda, but no, maybe, no, not sure. Why I go on the other page while I have it here? Not sure. Let's think. Again, you go here. This one can go inside. Up until here. We may add a clip here. No. The design is already no bueno. Again, we may connect this one here. But to get the inclination, no. Let's think. Plate modified are probably our solution. But how? Clips. Something like this one. And connect it how then? No. And maybe I have the idea. Plate tile around this one, okay? Here, here we can connect this one. Okay. And at this point I can use one of these here. Okay. And the upper one here, simply connected this way. And we can also choose, you know, the height this way. Why you have this inclination to the side? Weird things happen sometimes. Don't know why. So let's rotate. Because I rotated. You are right. Sometimes you are right. Bar. This one again. Connect here, and you connect this one here. And this way we also have, you know, this little thing in the antenna pointing outside. Okay. Collision again, thank you, because I forget sometimes. And the total height can be changed, so come here. Okay, now you are one to next to the each other? No. Now you are. For now the height is the same, but this way we can change it and we can make it a bit lower, like this. What do you think? The only problem is that this one is squarey, this one is roundy. On the final result, the squarey will be better. What's weird sounds? We do have one of these, but with the hole. I remember something. Is a tile modified? A tile modified? Or a plate modified? This one, is it upside down? No. What the fuck is that? What weird part is that? Well, actually it's not even in light bluish grey. But what part are you? This one maybe is for pins. Ah, yes. Ah, yes, now I understand. No. So, pam pam pam, pam pam pam. This one looks better, but the round on the bottom is We do have in the bar section but we have this one. This one is it has already the inclination. Too much inclination. No. Really no idea. This solution was really clever, but would be too high. For now, this one is better for the base. This one is better for the top. Other ideas? To keep the inclination, of course, because without the inclination it's easier. If I have to choose, I prefer the base to the antenna, so I'll keep the antenna just to have the base this way. Round one is good, but I need the squarey one. I like the first design, me too. I like the first design, but I like the fact that here we have this little, nose of the antenna pointing out like here. And I cannot use this one because of course it's too long. What we can use here if we want to add it as well. The shortest thing we have is the 2x1 bar. Where is it? We have the 2x1 bar, but I think it's already too long. A bit too long. We do have something shorter, like the minifigure lipstick maybe, but I don't know about the color. Maybe some minifigure accessory. For the other Arleigh Burke we used a screwdriver. The shortest thing I have in mind is the lipstick, but I'm not sure about the color. What if we used something like this, but again the inclination. This one is good to, to connect, but then we still miss the inclination. We still miss the inclination. And what about the lipstick? We were searching. something like this. No, I think the lipstick is this one, even longer. No. Pa 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 pa. I think the lipstick is the shortest. Maybe you? No, even longer. Okay, lipstick is a shorter. Well, shorter. More or less. No, it's the same. It's the same. So this is the shortest solution we do have. Let me connect it a second. Meh. Not really sure, to be honest. Otherwise, without this one, the only other solution is to use a round plate simply. What if we use this one? Like this way. Ugly. Something this way, but I don't... No idea. This one seems a bit too long. For now, let's keep it, but I think it's a bit too long. And this is one layer. The other layer is much lower, but still 2. That here would be 1 more or less. And we need another one here. So let's copy it. Place it here a second. Select everything. Go here. Select tiring. Okay, select. Go here. Move here. We have a bit of inclination. Well, actually just one. So here they should go this way if we have to make it half. 1, 2 and 3. Right, should go this way. And it's almost already here. So actually this one and this one, they should go higher a bit together. To properly... maybe also this one should go higher. Because here we need just a little bit of space for this one. Yes, give me a tile 1x6, 1x6 or 1x8, sorry, no, 1x8. So this is the top layer, right? Now last time I do not remember, but I guess this is the top layer. And we need this one has to be a little bit higher, so something is wrong. Something is wrong. Here is... Come on. Here is 1, 2, 3 high. So here should be 1.5. This is 1, and of course here is 2. On the other side we have this one that is 2 plus 1 is 3. So here should be 1.5. 1.5 means, let's say, 4. Give me a plate to check the distance. should be 1 and half. So here is already good. The only problem is here. Something here is wrong. No, I don't know if the problem is that the last time we didn't check the height of this section. In this case, that's the moment. This section has to be 1, 2, 3, and let's say 4. Okay, 4 it means 2. And 2 it means 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. So is one layer too high, because if we have to add, you know, tiles on the top, you can go a bit lower. 1 and 2. If we add the one here. If we consider this on the top, no, actually no, we do not have to consider them, because this is the actual height we will get. You go lower, 1 and 2, okay. Okay, now should work. Now should work. Because the last one it's here, that is 4, so here should be 2. It should be a 2 by 2. So again, you copy and mirror. You have to go here, this way. Something like this. This one finish just before this one. Of course, in this scale is more difficult. This one should be shrinked, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So here is 4, while should be 3. Of course, it's not possible make it perfect, but something like this should work. Danny, are you building something interesting? Lipstick is not available in grey. Screwdriver is the same here, is too long. Good suggestion in any case. Music stopped again. Okay, we are almost we are close to the end of the live stream in 10 minutes. Let's see, move this one backward a bit, because I want to take a better look from here. But even though it's not completely precise, the shape is starting to, you know, to come out. We are starting to get the shape. No, I think this way may work. Now, what I would like to do is to add some. Okay, you have to go. Okay, those are the doors, okay? So, height 1, 2, and 3, and 4. These are to go inside here, right? Okay. This part suggestion was pretty nice. So for now, let's keep it here as well. You can go here, you can go here, you can go here. Here we do not have the right panel, but we do not care. We can actually simply add some bricks. Now, 1 by 8. 2 by 8. We change it with a 4 by 8. This way. Can you... Okay. A 4 by 8. Then we may add bricks. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Here I don't know for what will be present under it. Later we do it, the internal structure. We know that here is a 4, here is a 4, and on the top here we have to add something. Okay, this one is 4 by 4, so will be a 2 by 2. Quite simply, you go here, you go here, a 2 by 2. A 2 by 2. The only thing I'm not really sure about is the length of this section. It seems too short. Let's start counting from here. So this one is 1, 2, 4, 5, 3 is 8, 9, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 is the length of the hanger. 19, so can be 19 can be 20, and here 10 because it's half, or 8. Well, 9, sorry, or 9 or 10 from here. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9 can be 8, 9 or 10. In this case, I don't know. It seems short to me, so if I move everything this way, and then also this, and this, I have to move many things. They can go this way, you can move, you can be removed, you can move sideways, remove, one goes here, one goes here, you can go here please, okay, then we can go with this one here. Yep, I think this way is nicer, with 2 by 3 here, 2 by 3 here, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. This one can be this height. We also have an antenna on the top. Where? I have no idea how can still add things on it. Maybe with this one. Maybe I can try to add some details on it. But something like this. Okay. Yes, something like this seems a better solution. Yep, seems a better solution to me. Okay, save. What time is it? Okay, last 4 minutes. And I go. You are speaking German, so no idea what's happening. Hello, Peter. Sorry, I didn't notice your comment before. So, buongiorno, or buonasera in this case, because here is night, Peter. Come va? It's okay, we are working, so that's nice. I'm about to go. Unluckily, you arrived a bit late to the live stream, but you can still watch it later again if you want, where there are some news and some spoilers of this project, this week project. And before going, I'm trying to I noticed something here. Probably that's why it seems weird. This part here is 1 brick, 2, 3, sorry, this one is 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, it's 2 bricks. So here should be 1. This one is higher. So that's the problem. This whole thing has to go lower. 1, 2, maybe should go here, but also here is okay. Not really sure in this case, but should be or here or lower. This way, also this one now looks accurate, see? That was the problem. This one has to be 2. This one has to be 2. Okay. That was the problem. Better now. Okay. That was the thing I thought it was off. This one is 1, 3, 2. 2 is the height. While here is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 2 is okay. The only thing maybe is that we may add another layer, to be honest. I think maybe added. Because the one is a 6. Then we have 1 and 2 that is just 1 here. And we have another layer here that you cannot see. So maybe we may add 1 layer more, 1 and 2 this way. Okay, I think that this way is better. You go lower, you go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Go lower. Well, actually here I do not need this one. This one can go on the top, or maybe here, or maybe here. Not sure, maybe here. You go away, you go lower, you go lower, you go lower. No need for you anymore. You go here. And I need a 3, 6, 8. So you also here. Okay. Something this way. Something this way. Should be okay. To keep, you know, the angle and everything. While here I still have to decide if keeping this height. So you see, this one goes here. On the other side is shorter, but 5, 6. You know, keeping this shape like this, Okay. Or making everything one layer lower. That's the only thing I'm not sure for now. But I'm tired, so this is something that we will check next time. For now, good results, good results. I'm okay with it. Ah, yes, here I'm still disappointed that these are not present in black or gray or any color that is not that one. So let's move it this way. Save, and it's time to go for me. You are still speaking in German. Do we have projects to check? Oh yes, actually yes, we had, but I forgot. And now it's late. You have to remember to remind me before. We have the MiG-21 and the Draken. Yours. I still have your MiG-21 and your Draken to check, but unfortunately now it's too late. So I'm sorry. Next time, just remind me, you know, more or less 15 minutes before we end the live stream so we can check the projects. And well, boss, thank you for having us so far. Thank you, Cody. It's always the opposite for me. Thank you for being with me while designing this ship, speaking about movies and having fun together. If you have 6 plates high, in the original it has to be 2 plates and 1 tile as the final. Yep, I agree with you. So here should not be 3, but this way, 1 and 2. And at this point everything here has to go lower as well by 1. Not you, but yep, everything else here. So the whole thing here has to go lower by 1. 1 and 2, this way. Something like this. Of course we will final check it next time. But yep. As we see it at the blue deck. Thanks Danny for the suggestion. And what I was saying, ah yes, I have to go. Actually I'm not saying anything, I just have to go. So have a nice day, nice time, dinner, lunch, breakfast, whatever you'll do for the rest of your day, or sleep if it's night there as well. And I see you again on Saturday, very important, with the Super Hornet. So remember, on Saturday around this time, well actually not this time, now let's say 1 hour less than now will be out the Super Hornet, so stay tuned. And see you on Saturday with that one, Wednesday with the live stream, so this week and the next week again.